From the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, the universe is full of mysteries that have captivated humanity for millennia. Sir Isaac Newton. Here we meet Gregor Mendel. We meet Max Planck, a German physicist who would forever change our understanding of the universe with his groundbreaking work on quantum theory. We have a unique figure, Georges Lemaitre, a Belgian priest and physicist, who dared to propose a radical idea that would forever change our understanding of the cosmos. DNA. And to guide us on this exploration, we have Francis Collins, a pioneering geneticist who led the Human Genome Project, an ambitious endeavor to map out the entire human genetic code. Faraday, a man of humble beginnings, possessed an insatiable curiosity and a deep devotion to God. He was a devout member of the Sandemanian Church, a small Christian sect that emphasized simplicity, humility, and a literal interpretation of the Bible. From the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, the universe is full of mysteries that have captivated humanity for millennia. The concept of a creator, often referred to as God, has been a central theme in human history, philosophy, and science. Across cultures and civilizations, the idea of a supreme being who designed and governs the universe has inspired awe, curiosity, and reverence. Think about it. The universe, with its intricate laws, breathtaking beauty, and profound complexity, points to the existence of an intelligent designer. In this exploration, we'll delve into the lives and work of renowned scientists who not only revolutionized our understanding of the universe, but also found God in the midst of their scientific endeavors. Let's start with a giant of science, a man whose name is synonymous with gravity itself, Sir Isaac Newton. Born in the 17th century, Newton wasn't just content with observing apples falling from trees. He wanted to understand the fundamental forces that governed the motion of all objects, from the smallest apple to the largest planet. Newton's laws of motion and universal gravitation became cornerstones of classical physics. He showed us that the universe wasn't a realm of chaos, but rather a place of order, governed by precise mathematical principles. But for Newton, these laws weren't just cold, hard facts. They were evidence of a divine architect, a cosmic lawgiver who had set the universe in motion. He saw his scientific discoveries as a way to understand God's creation, to delve deeper into the mind of the divine. In his monumental work, Principia Mathematica, Newton famously wrote, "This most beautiful system of the sun, planets, and comets could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being." Newton's faith wasn't separate from his scientific work. It was an integral part of it. He believed that God had created the universe according to a rational plan, and it was the duty of scientists to uncover that plan through observation, experimentation, and reason. He saw himself as deciphering the language of God, revealing the hidden mechanisms by which the universe operated. Newton's legacy is a testament to the power of combining faith and reason. Think about that the next time you see an apple fall from a tree. Now, let's fast forward to the 19th century and step into the quiet world of an Augustinian abbey in what's now the Czech Republic. Here we meet Gregor Mendel, a monk whose love for both science and God led him to unlock one of the most fundamental secrets of life itself: heredity. Mendel wasn't working in a fancy laboratory with state-of-the-art equipment. His laboratory was a humble garden plot where he meticulously crossbred pea plants, carefully observing the traits passed down from one generation to the next. Mendel's laws of inheritance showed that traits weren't passed down randomly, but followed predictable patterns, governed by what we now call genes. Mendel wasn't driven by a desire for fame or recognition. He was driven by a deep sense of awe for the natural world and a belief that God had created everything according to a divine plan. He saw his scientific work as a form of worship, a way to uncover the hidden mechanisms by which God had designed life itself. Mendel believed that by studying the inheritance of traits in pea plants, he was gaining a deeper understanding of God's creation. His work, rooted in his faith, laid the foundation for our understanding of genetics, a field that continues to revolutionize medicine, agriculture, and our understanding of life itself. So, the next time you marvel at the diversity of life on Earth, remember Gregor Mendel, the monk in the garden. Now let's journey into the realm of the very small, the world of atoms and subatomic particles, where energy behaves in strange and counterintuitive ways. Here, at the dawn of the 20th century, we meet Max Planck, a German physicist who would forever change our understanding of the universe with his groundbreaking work on quantum theory. Planck's discovery of energy quanta, the idea that energy is emitted and absorbed in discrete packets, not continuously, revolutionized physics. It was a radical departure from classical physics, challenging our very understanding of how the universe operates at its most fundamental level. But Planck, despite overturning long-held scientific beliefs, remained a man of deep faith. He saw no contradiction between his scientific discoveries and his belief in God. He famously said, "Both religion and science require a belief in God. For believers, God is in the beginning, and for physicists, He is at the end of all considerations." For Planck, the more he delved into the mysteries of the quantum world, the more he saw evidence of a divine intelligence behind it all. He believed that the laws of physics, even those governing the strange and unpredictable realm of quantum mechanics, were ultimately the laws of God. So the next time you encounter the mind-bending world of quantum physics, remember Max Planck, the father of quantum theory. Now, let's journey back to the very beginning, to the birth of the universe itself. And to guide us on this cosmic adventure, we have a unique figure, Georges Lemaitre, a Belgian priest and physicist, who dared to propose a radical idea that would forever change our understanding of the cosmos, the Big Bang Theory. In the 1920s, Lemaitre, drawing upon Einstein's theory of general relativity, proposed that the universe wasn't static and unchanging, but was, in fact, expanding from an incredibly hot and dense initial state, what we now call the Big Bang. What's fascinating about Lemaitre is that he saw no conflict between his scientific work and his religious beliefs. As a priest, he believed in a creator God, and as a physicist, he saw the Big Bang as the scientific description of that creation event. He famously said, "The beginning of the world is so simple that only God could have done it." For Lemaitre, the Big Bang wasn't a rejection of God, it was a testament to his power. Lemaitre's life and work stand as a powerful example of the harmony that can exist between science and faith. So the next time you gaze up at the vastness of the night sky, remember Georges Lemaitre, the priest who dared to envision the birth of the universe. Now let's shift our focus from the vastness of the cosmos to the intricacies of life itself, to the very blueprint of life encoded within our cells, DNA. And to guide us on this exploration, we have Francis Collins, a pioneering geneticist who led the Human Genome Project, an ambitious endeavor to map out the entire human genetic code. Collins, a devout Christian, saw no conflict between his faith and his scientific work. In fact, he saw DNA, the molecule that carries the instructions for building and operating a living organism, as the language of God. He argued that the elegance and complexity of DNA pointed to the existence of an intelligent designer. In his best-selling book, The Language of God, Collins writes, "The genome is like a book of instructions that has been carefully crafted and passed down through the generations." Collins's story is a powerful reminder that science can inspire awe and wonder, even as it unravels the mysteries of life. So the next time you think about the marvels of the human body, remember Francis Collins, the geneticist who saw in DNA the language of God. Let's now step into the electrifying world of Michael Faraday, a 19th century scientist whose groundbreaking discoveries in electromagnetism illuminated the connection between electricity, magnetism, and light, paving the way for our modern technological age. Faraday, a man of humble beginnings, possessed an insatiable curiosity and a deep devotion to God. He was a devout member of the Sandemanian Church, a small Christian sect that emphasized simplicity, humility, and a literal interpretation of the Bible. For Faraday, science was not merely a profession, it was a form of worship. He believed that by studying the natural world, he was uncovering the hidden wonders of God's creation. Faraday's discoveries were nothing short of revolutionary. He discovered electromagnetic induction, the principle behind electric generators and transformers, which power our homes and industries. He demonstrated the relationship between electricity and magnetism, laying the foundation for our understanding of light as an electromagnetic wave. Faraday's life and work remind us that science and faith are not opposing forces, but complementary aspects of the human experience. So the next time you turn on a light switch or marvel at the power of a thunderstorm, remember Michael Faraday, the devout scientist who saw in the forces of electromagnetism a glimpse of God's awesome power. As we've journeyed through the lives and work of these remarkable scientists, we've witnessed a profound truth: that science and faith are not in conflict, but can coexist harmoniously, enriching and illuminating one another. These scientists, driven by a thirst for knowledge and a deep-seated belief in God, showed us that the pursuit of truth, whether through the lens of science or the lens of faith, ultimately leads us closer to a greater understanding of ourselves and the universe we inhabit. Science explores the how of the universe, while faith addresses the why. Together, they offer a fuller understanding of reality. As we marvel at the wonders of the universe, from the vastness of galaxies to the intricacy of a single cell, we are reminded of the profound truth. The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of His hands. Psalm 19:1. By embracing both science and faith, we open ourselves up to a richer, more complete understanding of ourselves and the universe we are privileged to inhabit.